Okay, welcome back to Clair Obscur, Expedition 33. So I went all around, did some stuff. I beat the sheep, so that was good. And I didn't quite beat the jar yet. Didn't really seem worth the effort. Yeah, you can't really go to that many spots. And I didn't find like any like side dungeon or anything. Usually those side portals are literally just like the one room that has one item sitting in it, which is kind of lame, but yeah, okay. And then I grinded for like an hour and 20 minutes while watching a movie because I was just like, I don't know. I just want to mess around with Verso for a bit and I'll just sit here and grind. So I did. So we're now level 37. Which is pretty good. Should be fine. And now we're gonna go into the Forgotten Battlefield.
You'll get used to them. We're going to see a lot more.
If we hurry, we can cross before nightfall.
Wait. Could we bury Gustav?
I wish we could, but protocol is to keep moving. Gustav would understand.
We can look for a suitable place along the way, yeah? We'll find a nice spot.
Actually, there is a place. Past the quarry, out of sight of the painters. A tranquil haven, protected by magnificent trees. I think you'll approve.
Lead the way.
Let me show you something.
Okay. Gradient counter. Some enemies can cast gradient attacks. They're powerful, can only be defended with a gradient counter. Another new mechanic. Right trigger.
Any other tricks we should know?
One thing at a time.
Yeah. Great. I mean, that wasn't much of a tutorial, but all right. So Verso is, he's pretty powerful, but he is more suited for longer battles because he goes up in his ranks, you know, as the fight goes on, and he gets a damage buff with each successive rank. And so I've actually hit the damage cap with him multiple times now while I was grinding and stuff, because he can hit 9999 pretty easily, to be honest. Not while I was grinding, but while I was like fighting the sheep and stuff. During the sheep battle, like during the second half of it, he was regularly hitting for max. But yeah, he is suited for longer battles. But, you know, again, all the fights that we really care about are longer battles, so it doesn't really matter.
These are all expeditions?
A single Nevron took out most of them.
Is it still around?
I've only seen it once, many years ago, so most likely not.
Most likely, yes.
Nice.
Well, we're still picking up polish catalysts, so that's where the game wants us to be. We sent this many fucking people over the years? Jesus.
Cut through the flames.
Like, his AoE Radiant Slash is really quite weak. It's not too impressive. But yeah, we're a little over leveled. Unapplying Shell, duration increased by 2. And we got Ramasan for Ciel.
Cut through the flames.
I mean, this is like the basic turn that I did for an hour and 20 minutes in every fight. Honestly, maybe just smack him and then use Immolation.
On me. I'm ready.
Fuck you. Troubadour.
Nice.
Also, you remember how Gustav had all these weapons and none of them had level up like benefits? Yeah, and that's because he was never meant to utilize any of those. But Verso, who uses all the same weapons, does get access to all the fun level up benefits. Not on all of them, though. Curiously, Verlesso and Noram, nothing. But yeah, all the others have fun benefits, so he should be around for a while. So we're using Demonam. Casting a light skill increases damage from next physical skill by 50% and vice versa, and 20% increased physical damage with skills. It's not his most powerful weapon. It's at 456, whereas Verlesso was at 647. So it probably is worth it to just go to Verlesso rather than this, like, piddly stuff. Yeah, I mean, I hate to say it, but fine. Also, I'm having now tremendous screen tearing, and I'm not sure why. We don't really have to fight everything. I mean, that's sort of why I grinded.
Perfect.
Nice.
Don't mind me, don't mind me. Just running about.
Nice.
Well, that will help.
That will help. Maybe someday I will respec someone, but it's gonna be a while yet, I think.
Good stuff.
So I'm just trying to think what it would take to make me respec someone.
An advantage.
Energizing start 4. Let's get that learned. What would it take to make me respec? I think probably it would be a matter of survivability. Like I need more defense and more health, and I have to respec. But honestly, it probably would just be I'm gonna grind some more. You know.
Oh well. Luna, careful.
Yeah, I know how to parry for sure.
Blade cut through the flames.
Me. Hard to tell what you're meant to climb, what you can't climb. You'd think you could climb this, but no. You cannot. Stop trying. Okay, I think Verso just literally jumped to his death, which is surprising. What the hell was that? Why can they even do that? Yeah.
Well, that will help.
On death, plus 4 AP to allies. Alright, fine. If you want to die so much. It's just one of you. The hell?
You're outmatched.
What have we here?
I think I can snag it. Oh, too fast for you. Good. And thus the appeal over just random battles, which you can't avoid. Here you get to zig and zag and dash around them, and it's all fun. you know, it's a lengthy game, so I'm trying to just cut down on the LP a bit.
Useful.
Yep. You're awake. Surprising. Have you sufficiently recovered? If so, then you can help. There's much left to do. Who are you? Help with what? I guess not. Pity. I'd hoped to return to more important matters. But instead, I must occupy my time with this. What do you mean? What occupies your time? An exercise in futility. I really don't have time for this. It's probably for the best you don't get involved after what happened before. Go and play with your friends. I'll handle this. The woman has gone silent. Doesn't answer anything.
What have we here?
Oh, great. I mean, it would probably help if I knew where... Shit. If I knew where I needed to get it to.
Let's cut through the flames.
Brunette, careful!
Awesome.
Nice.
Oh, that was easy. Patong. Range combo.
Get ready.
Please,
A storm is coming.
Actually, that was unnecessary. Oh yeah, I think you're dead, dude. Alright, I over-leveled a bit, I think. But I'm okay with that. Better over than under.
Oh, lovely.
We learned energizing start 4. Alright, good, good, good. No, we want crit. We love crit. Yeah, not being able to be healed is a little too iffy. I mean, maybe this is if you don't initiate the fight, you know, then you automatically get to go first. But if you initiate the fight, it just, your whole team goes first and you go by speed. Could be. Okay, so, yeah, energizing start 4 now. Costs 20 points. Damn, stack balling these gets expensive. I'd have to give up auto shell, which is kind of nice, to be honest. And I don't know if he needs that much AP. Does anybody need that much AP? That seems just... I mean, eventually, maybe. Right now, that's really costly. That's got lanterns.
Looks like
Follow
we're
the-
past the danger zone.
Follow the
And
golden
no
rule.
sign of your special Nevron.
Oh, you're lucky.
It can't be too far. It's not allowed to be too far, so it's got to be somewhere in this vicinity. Oh, there's only 2. What? Okay. See, but now this feels like the way I'm supposed to go, and they even commented on it.
Emily, Expedition Wolf 41. My bag's getting weighed down from all my kills. Maybe I need to pick smaller trophies. Estelle bagged 7 of those armoured nevs. So I gotta get at least 8 in this next batch if I'm gonna beat her. Leah showed me how to double up my weapon pictos. Might not be stable, but the bang's gonna be worth it. The painters might be out of our reach, but her minions aren't. And if I die, I'm gonna make sure I die big. Like Xavier says, subtlety is not our game. We only live till 40. So let's go make some friends.
Perfect.
Well, what's interesting about the earlier expeditions is that they weren't, like, on their last year of life. You know, they weren't sending 85-year-olds out. So, the people on the early expeditions were kind of throwing away most of their life.
Good stuff.
Whereas here, it's just like, yeah, why not? No. Healing Tint also applies powerful. Yeah, but just don't use many items. I'm routinely over-leveled. And I either demolish them or I get one-shot by taking on some ridiculous monster. Speaking of which, let's fight this thing. Chromatic Luster, alright. Let's throw out powerful. Okay, that was good.
Sword of death.
Oh, he just fucking absorbs it.
Let the ink flow.
Okay. I mean, I don't know. Did I put... No, okay. I didn't put engagement on.
Grenade, watch out! On me! I'm ready.
Okay, well, this is gonna go well. We've invested a lot into fire. Everything I do has fire. My weapon has fire.
Take down the shields. I'm ready. Take down the shields.
this is not good. I didn't... Yeah.
Not giving up.
Okay. Fine.
Not today. Ready. Try.
Take your shot.
Fuck. Fuck. Yeah, holy shit. Okay. Wow. Game just throws so many of these, like, frickin' really tough-ass bosses just scattered about, you know? Okay, well... I mean, yeah, fuck. I have to completely just change everything here in order to even win it, because she is so based around fire. It's just not gonna work otherwise. Okay.
You're outmatched.
Danger!
Much better. Much fucking better.
Eyes shut.
Good. Ow. Sword ballet. I think you're fucking dead. Yeah. Well, there you go. There's, you know, no one-size-fits-all combo of weapons. Plus 1 AP on successful parry. Damn.
Nice.
Pretty good. Okay. I still like fire, though, and I still want to enjoy the benefits of fire, so... We're gonna go back to where we were. Yeah, okay. And we had fire rage, immolation. Good, good, good. All right. Oh yeah, the parry. That is a pretty good one for everyone to get. All right. Now Verso should go first, right? Yeah. Okay, that's how it works.
I'll do it.
Not giving up.
Okay. Damn it.
Expedition 57, Carla. These siege engines seemed much more powerful in Lumiere. But on this battlefield, next to all these broken bodies, staring at the true size of the monolith, I feel despair. I dare not show my true feelings. As commander, I cannot yield to fear, but I can't help but wonder, is pressing forward the correct course of action? Our lives are forfeit anyway, but is there perhaps a better way to spend such precious coin?
I suppose it does make sense that early expeditions would have a lot more people, you know. Because you'd have people of all sorts of ages going along, filled with hope. Whereas at this point, it's like, I don't know, you know, you're getting the last dredges that are about to die anyway. Crossing the damn sea was hard, but oof, didn't expect to find a war zone brimming with Nevrons. Okay, inverted affinity. Apply inverted on self for 3 turns on battle start. 50% increased damage while inverted. I don't know what that status does, but we'll buy it. We got a lot of money. And Benesim. Healing skills cost 1 less AP. Generate 1 earth stain at the beginning of each turn. Replay instantly on consuming stains with a healing skill. Oof. That at level 20, that's pretty good. Alright, well, we'll buy it. I mean, maybe eventually we'll make her a healer. We're of course gonna buy these. I really don't think I need recoats. I guess I'll buy these, though. They're handy. And we'll fight the merchant. With, of course, our solo character.
Feel better.
Take your shot.
Boom, boom, boom.
Your fate is sealed. Try me.
Fuck. Yeah, I think we're okay. I think we're okay. Oh, it took all my AP. Yeah, I don't have any AP. Fuck.
I'm waiting.
Till then, die. Fuck you. Obscur, an outfit for Mael. Oh, well, that's the name of the game. Might actually have to take a look at this. As you can see, I changed her hair. I was happy enough with that. Ooh, that is pretty slick. Okay, that is an acceptable outfit change.
You holding up? We're almost there.
Holding up. Everywhere we go, just death. Death and more death. Everywhere we go, just death. I don't want to see that anymore.
Look, my
I
Elliot.
thought you would understand. You said you spent your immortality burying the people around you. Doesn't any of this bother you? And you. Gustav's dead. How can you keep going like nothing happened?
We need to continue.
Why do you...
Mael. You know what we must do. When one falls, come on.
Oh shit.
Are you hurt?
I'm fine. Thanks.
Ready?
Alright. Released.
Let's go the path.
I mean, you can't be too shocked, alright, about Gustav dying, right? It's kind of what you all signed up for. I can't imagine almost any of them were like, yeah, we're gonna go there, we're gonna kill the Paintress, and we're all gonna live, and it's gonna be awesome. Like, this was kind of just like a last hurrah, right? I mean, maybe Mael, she's younger, she's more idealistic. She couldn't really fathom Gustav dying, but yeah, you know. Alright, powerful.
Please survive.
Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Fucked up the jump. That would've been nice. Alright, engagement. Resistant, but not for long.
This will hurt.
Yeah, he just does a lot of fucking damage. And just being able to make any enemy fucking fire weak. Fuck, Alright, I probably over-leveled a little bit. I'll admit it. I'll admit it, damn it. But I was just watching a movie and I just kept going. Alright, phase 2. Hey man, he's really looking like a Dark Souls boss. Jesus. Fuck. Fuck.
Let's carve a path.
Let us stay. Feel the burn.
to parry.
Okay. It's fine.
I think I'll improvise. I would have lived.
Feel the burn.
Converted. Radiant counters, that always triggers a counter. That's pretty good. Inverted prevents character from being healed. If the character is healed while inverted, they take damage instead. Okay, good to know. I think this guy is not long for this world, though. He's Rain of Fire. Not even in this fight. Getting like the epic God of War cinematic kill. Well, it was pretty epic. Okay, 27k XP. Combo attack 1. Base attack has 1 extra hit. Oh, well, that changes a lot, actually. Because now it might be worthwhile to stack base attack.
Well, turns out this Neverin wasn't that strong, but you did well. You learn fast.
All this is what we're fighting for.
And then we go on our merry way. Okay, I'm thinking maybe Verso doing just a lot of base attack shit. Yeah, I mean, most of this can just be Lumina, of course. Alright, if we take off that, and take off that, take off free aim stuff, what are we looking at here? Augmented attack is huge. That's big. And then empowering attack, also pretty handy. But he has the powerful skill. He usually starts with that. Energizing attack is pretty nice. I'd hate to give up, Alright, let's give up Energizing Start 3 for this. And then... Exposing attack is pretty good. Okay. Yeah, that should be interesting. I don't know how much perfection his base attack is going to add compared to using his skills, because he wants to get his rank up. Get the huge damage boost. But actually, he probably has a weapon. Boom. Sakuram. That's pretty nuts. 50% increased base attack damage, and then level 20 base attack gives 4 perfection. But, unfortunately, level 4, he gets no damage increase from rank. Which... yeah, is a bummer. Lance Ram, rank can't be lower than C, which is good. Base attack is 4 perfection at level 10. So we'd get that, and then it would give the damage boost. Yeah. Okay. That's why we probably want... I think I was using Lanceron because of that level 4 thing. I think that's probably... Oh, but fucking Dualiso, play again after a base attack. What? What? This is everything we want. Oh, he's got to go Dualiso. Massive... I might respec him, though. I might respec him just for Dualiso.
Lovely.
Yeesh.
Interesting.
It is interesting. Like the 100th one that we found. That feels too much like where we're supposed to go. When you hit the music change. Seems cool. Then again, there's a flag here. Or was I here? Right. Yeah, this was where we're the bridge. You're right, the bridge. And somebody put these jump things here. So, it's just a mechanic. There's nothing... Don't question it. Just don't question it. Revive Tint Energy. Revive Tints also give 3 AP. That's not too shabby. But it's one of those things, like, you either kind of want it on everyone or no one. I'm not gonna wait. I don't know. It's fine, you know.
This the
Fine.
place.
Yeah. We can bury your friend under this tree, if...
Yeah, that's okay.
Couldn't wait for me, could you? I wish we could.
Rest easy, Gustav.
I'll finish what you started. The Paintress, Renoir, they will pay.
No more dome. Just open skies.
I'll save them, Gustav. Emma, your apprentices, everyone.
You can leave it to us. You were always there for me.
I'll save them.
Say hi to Soph for me. Yeah?
We could never tell if you were my brother or my father. But to me, you were both. Best brother and father I've ever had.
When one falls, we continue.
Thanks for being my family. See you in the next life.
Yeah, it's rough stuff, man. It was a bold decision. I think that one's gonna blindside quite a few people because, yeah, he certainly appeared, like I said, to be the main character of the game. It's got the biggest name voice actor attached to him and everything. It's the first character you start as and everything. Like, yeah.
For about 2 hours. Then there's a big lake. We shouldn't go there at all. We should make a right, and then it's gonna take a few hours, and then we make a stop. We get some rest and some food, and then from there, we head north to Monoko Station.
Why there?
To recruit my oldest friend. We'll need the extra firepower, because our next goal will be to take down the Paintress' heart.
Her heart?
Yes. You can't just stroll up to the Paintress. The chroma there is far too dense. It erases anyone who gets close. But if we destroy her heart, the barrier will fall.
Okay. So where is this heart? What does it look like?
What it looks like, that I don't know. But I do know that it's somewhere in the center of old Lumiere.
You found old Lumiere?
Yes.
So it's true. Before the fracture, our Lumiere was part of a larger city on the continent.
I've traveled with many expeditions. I was with the 58th when we found old Lumiere. But Renoir erased them before we could get further. And I don't know much more.
All right then. Let's go meet your friend at Monoko Station. And then, we'll take the Paintress's heart.
Okay, let's play Gustav.
How far up the mountain is Monoko Station? Will we see snow?
Not too high, but yeah. There's usually snow.
Fantastic.
Oh, right. There's no snow in Lumiere.
No, only in books and paintings. It's almost as mythical as Gestrels.
And just as fun. And sometimes just as deadly.
Oh. Really? My husband was obsessed with the idea of snow. I can't wait to see some.
That you will.
Sure, I guess.
You seem less stressed than the others.
Is that your conclusion? After your extensive observation of our team?
Yes.
There must be better uses of your time than analysing our stress levels.
Well, it's important to understand your teammates.
Says the mysterious stranger who has yet to share much about himself.
Then consider this my attempt to be less mysterious.
Oh, is that what this is?
I'll trade you. A story for a story. Quite fair, I think.
Well, there are stories, and then there are stories. You first, then.
Something unusual, then? Strange wonders and mysteries?
A bit impersonal, Not really how you get to know each other. I don't think that's worthy of a trade. No. Tell me something dark and melancholy and personal.
Ooh, going straight for the heavy stuff, huh?
If we're going to share, let's share.
Story for a story, right?
We'll see.
Spend the next few minutes arguing whether CL should also share. CL continues to tease Verso, who remains evasive. Okay.
Your oldest friend is a Gestrel.
Yes. We've been friends for as long as I can remember.
Gustav would have loved that.
Why? Because he liked Gestrels.
Because he liked the idea of friendships that could last decades. We don't get to enjoy such long friendships in Lumiere.
Yes, of course.
Why are you allying yourself with us?
Not a lot of options out here. In case you hadn't noticed.
What about the previous expeditioners? Did you help them too? Yet they still failed.
That's a terrible way to ask questions. Do you always interrogate people like this?
Given the circumstances, I think we can skip the pleasantries, no?
Alliances are usually give and take. As are conversations. Trust goes both ways, no?
All right then. As a gesture of good faith, I'll show you how to use Lumina.
No need. I got it.
Well, aren't you a quick study?
But I appreciate the gesture. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Trust works both ways.
All right. As a gesture of good faith, I'll answer 3 questions. Choose wisely.
Only 3.
Someone's a bit greedy.
3 questions with 3 follow-ups.
You're really pushing this.
I think it's reasonable.
All right. Go for it.
Spend some time bombarding Verso with questions. Verso remains evasive, which pisses Lune off but also triggers her insatiable sense of curiosity. Lune is reluctantly intrigued, as is Verso.
How come Minoko lives so far from the other Gestrels?
Minoko's a searcher. They travel the land looking for Gestrels who went missing after the fracture.
The lost Gestrels.
Yeah. That and he, pissed off Golgra.
That was sad.
Yeah.
You were sad.
Yeah.
You were thinking of Julie.
I'm not just her. Yeah.
What the heck?
Yeah. I do.
She reminds me of someone.
Who? Mael?
Have I met her before?
Well, you also thought you knew CL.
Oh, but I do. Wait, don't I?
You're the one who says all humans seem the same to you.
Oh well, that's because you're all cousins. Same, but different.
Right, so, maybe it's that.
Yes. just like Verso is Verso's cousin. Mael is Mael's cousin. Yes, that's it. You're so very wise.
Yep. Verso the Wise.
Oh, great name. Oh, can I be Eskia the Great? No, wait. How about Eskia the Brave? Oh, no. Eskia the Great is better.
You're just a big ball of nonsense sometimes, aren't you?
That's why we're best friends.
Have fun talking to each other a bit more. Their bond grows. Yep, that's what happens. Talking nonsense. Alright, let me pop over here real quick. Because I want to upgrade to Aliso. Oh no, I don't have a resplendent catalyst. What the fuck? Shame. Well, then there's not much to talk about, is there? I do have 39 color of Lumina, so I guess... do that. Yeah, so he needs more vitality for this concept to work. Write in the journal. Niall finds a spot. She gathers her courage and writes about Gustav's sacrifice, how he laid the trail. She hopes Gustav's apprentices will read this journal someday. Mael quietly approaches Lune, wanting to apologize for her behavior on the way to bury Gustav.
Hey,
Hey,
I didn't mean...
it's fine.
I just...
I miss him too.
It's hard.
The pain we feel every time we lose someone. I've tried many ways of dealing with it. Running from it, sitting with it, compartmentalizing it. But what I needed was to use it. To use everything.
What do you mean?
I feel everything. And I let it burn inside me. When I'm tired, when I feel hopeless, when I want to just let it all go. I use the pain. I use the fear, the shame, the guilt, the anger. I use it all to keep going. To make sure I continue.
Lune,
I can almost feel them beside me. Everyone we've lost. Walking with me. Especially when I use Chroma. I feel their presence, their closeness. And they help me.
you feel Gustav.
Yeah. I do.
I'd like to feel him with me too.
You have an affinity for Chroma too. Try it.
How do you always know what to do?
I don't. Want to know a secret? I have no idea what I'm doing. And I don't think anyone else does either.
Really?
Don't tell anyone else I said that.
Boy, a lot of stuff happening, man.
What are you working on?
Contingency plans. If we fail, Expedition 32 will need every bit of information we have.
Right, but how are you going to get it to them?
I asked the Gestrals for help.
Smart.
What are the stars whispering to you?
Actually, I'm the one whispering to them.
Oh?
It's something my dad and I used to do. When I was scared, or anxious, or even when I was happy, he'd say, share it with the stars. When it's hard to talk about things, the stars will understand.
I like that.
I talked to the stars a lot after he was gone.
I remember the night we first met at the Crooked Tower.
Right. After the gommage.
I was surprised to find you there. I thought I was the only one who knew about that room.
I had to get away from the harbour. And those damn petals everywhere. So I climbed up.
It wasn't logical. But part of me really believed my parents and their expedition had succeeded. That they'd stopped her. Then the paint just woke. And I knew they weren't coming home.
You know, it meant a lot to me. The comfort we shared that day. But you avoided me after. Why?
It wasn't personal. I cut a lot of people out of my life.
Okay, not personal.
That day, I knew my parents had failed. They were counting on me to finish their work. I couldn't afford distractions.
Friends are not distractions.
I know that now.
Wow. We're in the middle of nowhere with 1 year left to live. What better time to build friendships?
I could use some wine, though.
Making friends is thirsty work.
Whew. Okay, that was a long one. Finally, time for sleep. Nope, never mind. That was just a misdirect.
Thanks. It really was a beautiful place.
Glad you liked it. I've buried friends there too. You were right about condolences. We offered them because we don't know what else to say, but there's no comfort there.
No.
All we can do is carry them with us.
I guess. Sorry. It's just wet.
Drowning in our own sadness. Hey, why did you join the expedition? I mean, with the Gamage, I understand the rest of the team's decision, but you're half their age.
Out here seemed better than in there at the time.
It's natural. Wanting to escape a life you don't want.
Escape. Yeah. That's what I wanted. But Gustav and the others, they really want to change things.
Well, changing your life also counts. Can't always shoulder the world's problems, you know? It'll drain you fast.
Gustav would probably say, if more of us cared, then it would lighten the load for everyone.
He sounds like a good guy.
Wait. I kept Gustav's, so you can have mine. You'll need one if you want to be an official member of our merry crew.
I gotta say, I didn't take you for an official kind of person.
Welcome to the disaster expedition.
Thank you.
That Riz. Okay.
How far to Minoko Station?
With SGA? That should be quick.
That took a while. Alright, let me just, we're gonna end here, but I want to get into one quick fight just to see his base attack going at it.
Blade cut through the place!
You're outmatched. Cut him down.
Okay.
A storm is coming.
Well, we can't say it's amazing, I suppose. Not yet.
On me!
Cut him down. Time to end this.
But can then just go into, like, Phantom Stars. So, you know. Not too shabby. Alright, I think we're done here then.
Well,
I'll roam around this area on my own, and we'll head to the next major section. And I'll try and fix this screen tearing. But for now, my name is Mangg. Game watching has been Clair, Obscur, Expedition 33. I'll see you fine folks in the next part.